everybody. Hello, welcome back. My camera looks terrible because it's the middle of the day. I realized I just forgot how to I forgot to post this stuff on my social. So let me do that real quick before I forget again. So yeah, this is gonna be different. It's not gonna be gaming. I need to go on to Twitch and change the game to just chatting, but hold on one second. So if I go here, edit, and it's not Fortnite, it's just chatting. There we go. And we're done. To change. Okay, there it is. All right, I think we're good. Let me close that now. Okay, so most of the stream is gonna be me working on this kit right here. Okay, and then there might be some issues because I haven't used this setup in a while with the cameras up above and everything. I got a second camera for zooming in, which might work, might not. And then I have to adjust the exposure because it's kind of like a cheap camera. So this is what we're building today, guys. All right, we're gonna be mess around with CircuitMess. It's dirty because I've had this one for a while. I wanted to do it with my daughters, so this is for age 11. I wanted to do it with my daughters, but when I try to do it, they just yeah, I don't have the patience. So I decided to just hold on to them and then either find somebody that might enjoy them or just stream them. So I do have other ones that I was planning to do on my own. These are more advanced, more expensive, so you can actually program them. And so these, I want them to kind of mess with them, but looks like they're not really that interested. And so I'm going to be the one putting them together. And then I already have a bunch built. And let me, hold on one second, one more thing, I forgot. Electronic kits, do I have? Yep, right here. Just posted on Discord too. So yeah, so I'm gonna be putting this together again. It's 11 plus. I think I got the 2-year option with CircuitMess. So I got a bunch of them still kind of waiting to get built. They also sent me this, I guess, because I got the 2-year option. It's a little tool pack. I haven't really opened, but it's not, you get like a few things. So we're gonna look at that in a second. So just so I can get rid of the box since it's taking up room. So this is like a little creator's booklet. I guess it gives you hints and tips on how to do certain things. Yeah. So I already have this. Most of their stuff includes a booklet like that. I already have one of these. In fact, I have a. Oh, is it blurry? Let's see if that works. Sorry. Okay, I think that works. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know if it's too blurry. Yeah, so this is a blue one and we got a red one. We're going to be using those today because I make a lot of mistakes. We got some pliers, some small pliers. All right. We got some tweezers. I already have tweezers, so those are going to be extra. Some soldering wick, I think it's called, the soldering wick. And then that's it. That's all I have in the box. Besides, one second. Besides this little toolkit, which I also have toolkit already. This is pretty nice though. I think it's manual. Yeah, I think it's a manual one, but that's nice to have. We might end up using that one more than a few times. Very neatly organized. Oh, okay. So here we go. So we're gonna have those. That stuff came with that kit, and then we're gonna open up this kit here. Oh. And let's plug in my soldering gun. ¿Qué quieres? No puedes ver nada, mira.
No sé.
¿Mm? Mira, no querían hacer esta, así que yo lo voy a hacer. Let's see. Let me put some music on. I don't have a playlist ready, so I'm gonna have to kind of make sure that I don't forget to like skip the song. Ooh, that's loud.
What?
Okay.
What is that?
¿Dónde está? Ahí está. Ahí está mi bolsa. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna play. Let me be quiet so I can see how loud the music is gonna be. Oh, I didn't hit play. Wait, how come it's not? Is it playing? Oh, it is playing. Okay. How's that? I don't want it to be too crazy, so leave it like that. Oh, I forgot to start recording. Okay, so I think we're ready. We're gonna start opening this up, separating the pieces, and I don't think there's gonna be too much to solder. If you look at the back of the box right here, assemble your own robotic arm, learn about electronics. You can actually even reprogram this arm, so it should come with a program, and then you can like create your own program. And then we have a handful of fun, so we shall see. Okay, so take this box off. All right, I'm gonna open it up. Bam. So like I said, they always come with like a little creative book with tips and tricks. These are gonna be the parts to assemble the body, basically. Okay. Right here, all this. Oh, what happened? This is like the ribbon cable. So something like this, I don't think you can buy off the Radio Shack, or if Radio Shack was still around. So I'm trying to put everything on screen, but it might not fit. These are the knobs. These are just to kind of test it out right here. Okay, that's for the motors. Battery pack. I don't even think I have batteries right now, so hopefully I can show it to you guys. Also put together USB-C to program it. This is the main motherboard for the buttons. This looks like it has some bumpers, some cables, LEDs. These are the motors. We got 2 right here, 2 more right here. These are the buttons and knobs, more LEDs, more cables. And that's it. I think I've had this kit for like a year or so. Okay, so what do we start with? Let's check out this manual. All right, so meet Armstrong. Armstrong is a robotic arm that can be programmed to perform different tasks. A perfect help for those lazy days. That's me. I don't know how you guys feel about electronics, but I love them. How does it work? What is CircuitMess? I kind of explained that already. The mission. Okay, so these are the parts. What's inside the box? So we got RGB LEDs, red LEDs, male pin, header, push button plus caps, JST connector, servo motors, FPC ribbon cable, USB-C cable, anti-slip pads, nylon bolts, nylon spacers, JST extender cable, header connector cable, rotary encoders plus caps, 3x AA battery holder. I really gotta make sure I got batteries. Acrylic mechanical parts, color demonstration objects, and sticker sheets. Okay, so that's everything right there. It's pretty detailed. You learn about hardware, you learn about software. So it should have a program that you can just upload to it, and then also using their software you can modify it. I don't know if we're gonna get to that point, but it's something that you are able to do. Okay, so this is just information. It's probably gonna give me a barcode to like scan. Safety first. Yeah, right there. Okay, so I'm gonna have to bring it up on the website. Okay. Let me know if the music is too loud. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really tell all this for you guys. Okay, so I might have to do like this. go like this, and then we go to build your Armstrong. Go to CircuitMess.com build. CircuitMess.com build. Okay. And so let me see if I can add. Let's see. Let's see. Display capture, game capture, window. Where's the window capture at? Window capture. Okay. Hold on, it's gonna get messed up for a little bit. Fit the screen. And then we're gonna make it a little bit smaller, maybe at the bottom. How come I can't control it? Resources right there. Okay. There we go. So I'll try to put this over here somewhere. Actually, I might put it up there because I have another camera. I'm gonna put this one. So I'm gonna try to match them up a little bit. Okay. So lock it up. Okay, so we'll work with that for now. Okay. And we're going to, so these are, I made this one already. I made this one. I have this one, but haven't made it. I don't think I got this one yet. I think this one is up on top. I got it. I haven't made it. Got it. I haven't made it. I made some of these smaller ones. This is the one we're gonna be doing. Okay, so actually it looks a little bit different on the picture. It's probably like an updated one or an older one. I was trying to get the most accurate picture, but it's slightly different. Okay, so we're done with this little booklet. Okay. Check this guide to build your new DIY robot arm Armstrong. I want to do the PDF. I don't want to do the video. Oh no. They normally have a PDF. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to. Okay. How long is this thing? Oh, an hour and a half. Yeah, I don't. Let's see. How do we do this? So welcome, what's in the box, tools, how to solder electronic components and circuit boards, control circuit board. Okay. So let's just bring those up. So that can go up here. I have so many USB-C cables, it's crazy. Put that over here. We got the motors. Two. Four. And these. So we got a couple ribbon cables. These are for the motors. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red LEDs. Okay. Couple of jumpers, some more buttons. 4, 5 buttons, and then the covers for those. Okay. Okay, so these are the bumpers or the leg for the feet. Another cable, that's probably for power. We got one more button. Another couple more connectors, whatever those things. Hold on, the RGB. Hey Kai, what's up? What's up? How are you doing? It's dinner time for you already, huh? Oh no, it should be like 10 p.m. for you. Time to go to sleep. I want to do a stream like this, but with building Legos. Yeah, that'd be nice. The reason I like it is because you can do a live stream and just kind of hang out with people, talk, and then later on, like I'm recording this stream. Later on, you'll see in a couple days. I already finished the videos from the last builds, but you can just speed up the build and have it be like one of those, like fast builds. You've seen those before? You going to work already? Oh, okay. To the bar or regular work? To the bar, yeah. Okay, so he says, okay, we got the board here. All right. I'm gonna see if I can make this one. Okay. So the push buttons will be used to control the board bot's arms. Yeah. I mean, I can probably figure it out on my own. Like he's trying to explain. He's trying to explain the steps, but I'm pretty sure I know what the steps are. Yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone. Yeah, I like it. I came back from dinner earlier and it was so good. I posted a short about it and I was, oh, nice. What you eat? I think these might have been extras. We'll see. See, the problem with these is I always forget. Is he gonna zoom in? Yeah, the legs are up and down. Yeah. He doesn't like going tight though. Isn't it funny? I'm watching a video. I'm making a video about putting something together while watching a video of putting the same thing together. I wanted the PDF. Oh, you can eat sushi? Ooh, wow. So, I don't know. I guess in Japan, well, yeah. Oh, snap. Like my wife, she doesn't like ordering. She doesn't like going to the ones where you pick it off the little cart thingy. She likes ordering all her sushi custom. She's got this thing. She's got this thing where she feels like if it's not fresh, then it's not gonna be good. Something like that. Okay, so he's going like this. I got this thing here so that I can try to not mess it up. Yeah. I want to see if this camera is gonna work. Let's see. Kinda, sorta. It's a little dark. Seems out of focus. Actually, I can go to the big one like this. Zoom. And then get it focused, and then we go back to this one. The whole thing's gonna move. Hopefully, it doesn't make people dizzy. Okay. And there, I can make that one a little bit brighter. Oh, it's not working. Oh, wrong button. Doesn't really help. But it was very, it was way more than that. We had bubble tea, hibachi, crab legs, and just about any appetizer you can think of. This wasn't revolving sushi. Everything was made fresh. Oh, nice. Yeah, my wife would love that. It sounds like I would have came out stuffed. Okay. Am I ready to start soldering? I think I am. Should I change the zoom screen? Alright. Feel like I'm gonna mess it up so far. This microphone's gonna get in the way. You still stuffed it. Sounds like you had some good food. Let me see if I can clean this tip real quick. So what I have is this thing here. I'll put the tip in. Let that kind of soak in a little bit. And then I could take this right here and just clean it up. So it's a nice clean. Yeah, and it makes it easier. Makes it easier to solder. But so happy. Yeah. That means you just gotta work extra hard the next time you go to the gym. 3 boba teas. That's a lot. You know, boba tea is pretty new in Japan. Like within the last couple of years. How come it's not? Man, I gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong. Because every time there it is. Why is this thing moving? Maybe I'm using the tip too much. Okay. Does that look right? Yeah, it's pretty new, and it's not that good over there either. That's what I've heard. My wife went over there for a concert or something. She tried it and she said the ones in the US are better. But it's so popular that a lot of companies are making them. A lot of shops are making them, and they just never really figured out how to make it good. I might have tried it though. I can't remember if I got it. You know, if somebody told me or if because I did go to Tokyo with my wife when it was becoming more and more popular. Bro, my soldering skills suck. I mean, I don't have the best soldering gun, but still. Not very pretty. No, it's Chinese. Boba tea is Chinese. But very popular in Japan now. Yeah, maybe because Japanese don't really add that much sugar to pastries and stuff. Going like this. Yeah, when you go to Japan and you eat some of their pastries, they're super good and they're not sugar. Like all those cakes that you buy like at Safeway and stuff like that, or whatever supermarket you have near you, it's just straight up sugar, and my wife does not like those. She never buys those for birthdays or anything. Never, ever, ever, ever. Never, ever, never, ever. Oh, you like the green tea? My favorite are the milk teas, but yeah, it's too much sugar. Especially because I always get like large size, like extra jumbo size. So it's way too much sugar. Earlier today, when I dropped off my wife for a wedding, she was shooting. She's not getting married. She was shooting. I stopped to get a. Oh man, I forgot what the name of it is. Not a croissant. Anyways, a pastry, and it's so sweet, and it made me dizzy because I'm not supposed to be eating that. It was so sweet that it made me dizzy. Is this thing loose? Yeah, I like the milk tea. And then the matcha is too strong for me. Some of them I like, some of them I don't. It's not pretty, but should work. Oh, I think I'm just not holding it long enough. Yeah, that looks better. If you put too much, you start getting some trouble. What's up with this song? The tip is not getting as hot as should, I think. Okay, this one's ugly. What's going on right here? So you went to dinner. Now you're gonna go. Now you're gonna go work. So what time? Because normally when I'm streaming in about 4 hours, you're in the middle of work, right? Bro, what is up with this? It's getting uglier and uglier. I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't want to leave it too long because it'll melt the plastic of the button, I think. Terrible. Come on, you. There it is. Not the best. Let's see. Which one needs to work? This one needs to work. Can you guys see that? Yeah. Yeah, you can see some gaps in this one, so. This is therapeutic right here. Either that or going home. Oh yeah, when you watch me stream. How long do you normally go to work for? It's part-time, right? I don't know why it's so ugly. I might have to clean it. But just do the very tippity tip. Oh, wrong one. Doesn't get hot enough. Do I just max it all out? It's maxed. Four to eight. Oh, it depends. It depends on what, how busy they are. Until you get tired of the drunks. This one still has scabs too. What is wrong with this thing? Okay, I bought a brand new one of these, and I ended up breaking it on like the first use. Yeah. Is that like you feel like that's a good place for you to meet somebody, or not really? You don't really mess with the customers. I don't know what working. I always feel so awkward with this, with the hand, with the right hand. I should have been done with these right here already. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to. Uh-oh. I'm gonna put this stuff on here. Flux. Supposed to make it easier to. Just gotta remember to take it off after. See if that works. They always try to flirt, and then you're like, nah, not today, buddy. Oh, look at this. Listen to this song. I never know if it's the fans that got on me, or is this thing just not strong enough? Like, what is it? Like, these are perfect, but these, I can't get them to work. Let's see how long. We'll have to leave it right here. It's just not doing anything. But people are always hooking up no matter the job, I think. Like people around you, or what do you, or like people? Because I was talking about you. Oh, no matter. I see what you're saying. Whether it's a bar or you act oblivious. You mean like whether it's a bar or if it's an office, people are gonna find a way. Yeah. I mean, that's how most people meet each other, anyways, with the people they associate with. Why is this thing not getting hot? Should I touch it? See if it's hot. What is... Bruh. Nothing I'm doing is helping. I just cleaned the tip again. I got flux on it. It's the max temperature. It's not doing anything. Why? See, it works right there. Oh, messed up. Do I have to add? Looks like it's gonna crack. Oh no, that's something else. Okay. I think I just have to add some on the tip. And then touch it and pull it. I don't like how round that is. What about this one here? Oh, that one's okay. I think you got too much right on that one. Yeah. This one I'm not super sure about. Oh, the other ones look pretty decent. Leave that like that. What's the next step? But then you don't. It's not like you're trying to stay single, right? You're just picky. You haven't met the right person. Okay, so we got those. Okay, should be good. They look okay. They look like they're flat. Hopefully I didn't mess it up. It's gonna suck. Pick them all off again. Okay, so you're gonna solder. See, he uses the tip. Oh, you guys can see that. Right. So he's using like the tip. Oh, he messed up too. Okay. I guess you gotta pre-solder it so that it should be shaped like a volcano. Yeah. So that you can have a clear jet. As you can see, there's making these clicky sounds. Yep. There's no little thing that you can have to carefully. The light emission diodes are polarized. Yeah, I know that. So the long one, I always forget if the long one. Yeah. Okay. The shorter leg actually needs to go to this dash on the shorter leg. The dash meaning. Okay. Okay, so the short one goes on the flat side. I always forget. Short one, flat side. Split it. Oh, actually, I should go. So whatever. That's fine. Okay, so short one. This one's messed up. Short one. It's on the right. Short one. Ooh, almost messed it up. What's on the right? Short one. The right. So for this one, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna solder only one side. Let me make sure that they all look the same. Okay. So let's see the that side. Oh no, this one's wrong. Oh no. Short one goes on the flat. Okay. Ooh, almost messed that up. Okay. So if I'm looking at this, big. Okay. All right. So now I'm only gonna solder one, and then once I have them all, I'm gonna make sure that they're in place properly. Is that better like that? Yeah, it's kind of conceal. Looks like it's better if I put this one on the right hand side. Right, so you guys can see the wire and the. Alright, I'll be right here. Okay, so now do one. So I heat it up first. I'm gonna do this square one first. Okay. Not pretty. The tip doesn't really get that hot. I think that's the problem. Okay, so now I can heat. Oh, this one didn't get. This one's still loose. Yeah, so now I can heat it up. Ugh. Make it flat. Okay. Okay, flat. Yep. So right here you kind of see they're all crooked. And so I put pressure on the bottom when I heat up the one leg, and that makes it flat. Because the bottom of the LED is flat. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't know if this is the best music for this or the worst music for this, but I like it. So they're straight. And now we do the other ones. Like I'm on the wrong side of the thing. Put it like this. That was nice. Oh no, it touched. No. Golly, man. Messed that one up. That one's perfect. What's going on with this one then? Maybe this one's too close. I'm gonna have to suck it. There it is. I think I'm using too much solder. This one looks good. How's that look? Yeah, that's good enough for now. Ooh, my shoulder hurts a little. Oof. Okay, so tweezers. Okay, take off these little Not super pretty, but what if I just do a little tap here and there? See, that's what I know. I'm supposed to be using the tip, but it seems like the tip doesn't work. That's good. You guys see that? Yeah. Good for now. What's next? Okay. Oh, he went one way. I went side to side. Okay, he's gonna do all of them. And now the knobs. Actually sending a signal to the main processor that's controlling the whole thing. Yeah. The pen. Yeah. You basically can't miss it. Just snap it inside while you. Okay. Okay, so something about the pins. Oh, I guess I could go. Okay. So it could go either way, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. It can only go in one way. Yeah. Okay. Over there. Okay, so 5 plus the thing, yeah. Okay. See, how does he get to use the tip and have it work? Do I need to clean it or something? Okay. this thing again. Should I do the... Okay. See if that's gonna help or hurt. Did not help. Okay. What is it? The pin doesn't get attached to anything though. Okay. So far so good. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm putting too much solder. Solder. What do you want to call it? See, I either put too little or too much. I can't get the tip to just get hot enough to... Nope. I can only get halfway down the tip to work. I'll make that worse. Maybe the way I'm holding it is not helping. I don't like how it looks. There it is. That's two. Two more. Ooh, man, I think last time I did it, my roller blades were hurting too. Nope. I think maybe I just need to be more patient. That's okay. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Just wait till it gets hot. There's the point where it just kind of does like a little flash and boom, it covers the whole pad. Yeah. Yeah, actually I can see it happen. Oh, I haven't seen it on this one. Come on. There it is. Did it? Kind of, sort of. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think only this first one is kind of weak. Okay. Should be good right there. Okay, what's next? Got all of them, all right. Wait, what? You can also, this is what they should. Wait, that's not it. Oh, is it? Oh, it is finished. Okay, let me clean this one then, since it's just saying we're done. Alcohol. Okay. Not super clean, but alright. Yeah, this has to be perfect. This one's done. This one, he said, push button. And the push button goes here. Uh-oh. Can only go one way. Okay. Okay, let's put that in there. Alright, then solder it. And then okay. So let's do the button first. It's this one here. Yes, and see. Okay. Nope. It could be that the solder that I have doesn't have flux in it, which, you know, some of the better solders do. Okay, so that one's gonna go in the top. Okay, facing in. Oh, okay, it has a little thing on it. Okay, so this one goes in there like this. It's just so it doesn't fall. Oh, messed up. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Should be good right there. I'll just do one and then make it tight. Okay, I'll make it tight. Tight. Okay. It's good. Now what? Tiny connectors. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. I count six on mine. He's got. Oh, I see it. Yeah. Yep. Oh, how many? Where did he put it? So put it on top of the bottom. How many is that? Okay. He's got a couple. So they all have three. One, two. This one has four. Sure. Yeah. That's what sucks when you have big hands, big old thumbs. Okay, so I got them in there. They should stay up. And then I'm only going to do one each. And then make sure they're nice and tight. Do one. Okay, so just one. Oh, it's hot. Uh-oh. Well, that sucks. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Ow, hot. Oh, it changed the height of it too. That didn't work out the way I wanted it. But okay. Keep driving on. Here it is. Ooh, no. It did not go through. Ooh. Alright, let's see. How we're gonna fix this. Bro, this thing is so awkward. Because I can't. Oh, no, it's did again. The left one's good. This is gonna be the problem. Oh my gosh, bro. How is an 11-year supposed to do this? Bro, how is this thing? Man. Let me just clear it actually. I can't even get to the thing. The tip doesn't get hot enough, so it doesn't melt it, and then the side can't get flat. So there's no way for me to. Ugh. I need something that I can push it without melting it. I don't understand why it's not going in though. There it is. Did it go in? Nope. Why? But there's no other holes there, man. That's annoying. Okay, I guess I have to use the TV key. Oh, Dios mío. I think this is how I broke my other soldering gun. I was pushing down. Broke. Always something. It's always one thing or another, man. How come those are easy? Why is that one? Those three were. I just did those three in like a few seconds. But this one here. Uh-oh. It got too hot. This one here is a problem. Just can't get flat enough on here, man. There's no reason why this shouldn't be going in there right now if it's hot. It's digging through the plastic. Get in there. Oh man, just bending. Sucks. Oh. Oh, this is gonna get irritating. It doesn't want to go in. It doesn't want to go out. Ugh. I know what to do. I have this other one right here where it heats it up as it sucks it. Just gotta wait. Then I guess where I have too many things on the desk and I'm gonna start burning something. A mistake. Well, I can finish the other ones. Oh, that's so easy, and then the other one is just impossible. Okay. Sí, espera, ahí there. How many times does she need to change in a day? Okay. You could right. Gracias. ¿Es coreano? No sé. Okay. All right, my daughter brought me something to eat. Let's check it out. For real? That's fine. She made this cucumbers with some kind of flavoring. Isn't this Japanese? Yeah. Good. Huh? You ate it? What, vinegar? Show you. Look at how she cut it. That was good. Very crunchy cucumber. Not working. I can't get this thing to. Not getting hot enough. None of this stuff is getting hot, man. What the heck? You can do anything. Oh, I got it. I guess I gotta put a lot then. I can't. I'm gonna burn my fingers once. Oh, there's something in here. Bro, I feel like I'm gonna break this trying to get. Is it covered from in here? Is that what it is? No, it's open. Can I put it in from the other side? Okay, might have been able to do it. Okay. Just gonna leave it like that. I mean, solder it like this. All right, it's good enough. Pretty good. Uh, Not perfect, but good enough. Okay, they're not perfect. So one of the four ones goes in here. I wish the tip actually worked. Like his tip is working. Damn it. I can't get the tip to melt anything. Doesn't stay. I should have left it alone. Good enough. Okay. LEDs are okay. So if it's like this, okay. So the longest one is in the top. Okay. Okay, so the longest one's here. I know you guys can see, but the long one's here, and then we go down, then we go up. There it is. And then as you go all the way down, there's a stick up. Is it all the way tight? Oh, it's sticking out a little bit. Huh? It's sticking out. Show me if it's sticking out. I guess it's sticking out. Then I'll cut these. Okay. Putting in this one. Okay, that one's done. And what do we have to do with the other one? Okay. Oh, we gotta put the. Okay. Does it go with the thing facing? Okay, like this. Instead of that one. Oh wow, this thing looks cheap. It looks very, very cheap. What the heck, man? Oh. I can't get it to work. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Come on, man. What's wrong with this thing? What? I'm having deja vu right now. Which is impossible because I haven't done this before. Look, he's just pushing it around like... Look. It's not melting it. It's not melting it, man. What? It's probably because it's like some cheap solder. Ugh. The whole thing is getting hot, but it won't melt the solder. Is it the solder? Bro, this is not supposed to take me, but how long have I been streaming? 2 hours to put a few components. Yeah, this solder is trash. It's a solder. Look, you're just pushing it around like nothing. It doesn't melt. What is happening, man? Oh my god. It's not relaxing anymore. It's not melting. It's on the thing and it doesn't melt it. Oh my god, come on, bro. I don't know. I don't know. What are we listening to? It's not even like. Doesn't work. Look, it doesn't melt the thing. It's just getting pushed around. I'm about to quit with this stuff, man. Look, it doesn't do anything. It melted here. Okay. It's melted. And then as soon as it touches this thing, it just gets solid. Look. I can't even. Oh my god. It's gonna push down too. Is this cheap too or something? I can't tell what's cheap. Is it the soldering iron? Is it the solder? Is it the... Oh, this is not supposed to take 2 hours. Why is this thing coming down? Nope, it doesn't stick. It just dries. Like it gets cold. Just trying to get mad. Is it the solder? It has to be the solder, man. I don't know. I get the stuff that comes in with the. I got this from a local shop. So if this doesn't work, I'm gonna give up. Look how thick this thing is. This is way too thick. Has it been this hard the whole time? Once it's on here, it just doesn't do anything else. I guess it was a solder this whole time. Oh, forget for getting to. Where did this one come from, though? It's all made in China. Ugh. Oh, that was bad. Good. So now. Where is my... All right, so these are the 3 boards. I think now we're gonna just assemble the thingamajig. Okay, put the buttons on these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. I'm turning off the soldering iron. Ooh, I gotta take the protective film off of everything. A lot of trash. Oh my god, this is... I'm cleaning this stuff up. So many pieces. What is the end goal of this project? It's like a little arm. If you look at the beginning, it has a little picture of it. It's like a little mobile automation arm where you can program and stuff. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My shoulder's starting to hurt just from all the small movements. Why? How come the clear side is so much easier to take off than the white side? Watch me cut myself. This thing's sticking to everything. I've seen you do this before a while back. Had to Google it. Yeah, it's a different project, but yeah, I've done electronic kits before. I think it's my third one, and I got like 10 just standing by. I haven't been able to get to them. I made some that I haven't even like programmed. Like I just put them together, and I haven't messed with the software side of it. So I want to do that too. It's something to do, you know, a little hobby. The white side is so much easier to. I mean, the clear side is so much easier to take off. Like you can actually, I have a car that I'm gonna put together, and this one can be attached to the car, and you can program the car and to do stuff with the arm. Looks pretty cool. I've been shipping products daily, preparing for holiday season. Oh, shipping like what? Like your the stuff that you make? Like you're selling them, or what do you mean? Because if you're shipping them, isn't that's not for prepping, right? Um, Earlier I was listening to your stream via Bluetooth while I was out shipping customers' orders. Oh yeah, so because you say prepping, you mean while people pre-order stuff for Christmas, you're shipping their stuff now. Oh, I need to be like right here. Should I do like that? Is that like a satisfying thing? The static makes it stick to my hand when I try to get rid of it. So many pieces. So I prep my selling on various platforms, and I increase my positive feedback reviews, which enhances sales due to trust from future customers. This is my favorite time of the year. I do a lot, man. Oh, that's. But what are you sending though? Are you sending jewelry, or is it just different stuff? Oh, there we go. Now I'm rolling. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Jewelry, electronics, games, accessories, etc. What do you mean games? I even have passive income from one of my other ventures where customers pay me on a monthly basis. Pay you for what? You gotta show the secrets, man. Okay. You're not a what do you call that? Gigolo, are you? I haven't worked a traditional 9 to 5 since maybe 2012. I think around that time. What was that? What was that job? The last one you had? My goal was never to get rich. It's to consistently make 2 to 3 times my monthly expenses. With different revenue streams, right? It was a minimum wage job at a department store. Oh, okay. 2012, that's 12 years ago. Oh, that's when you were a teenager then. Or early 20s. Nope, I was a young adult. Like early 20s, yeah? I've never held a job that paid more than $7 to $9 an hour. But I've made 5 figures on a weekly basis online. That's pretty good, man. 5 figures on a weekly basis. So 5 figures would be $10,000 every week. It's a lot of money. How much would it be? What would your net be? So every week you sell about $10,000 worth of products or services. It's big money, man. Not too many people make that kind of money. That's why you had all the consoles, huh? You ran a cell phone shop? Oh, okay. Is that where the monthly comes from? Bro, how many of these pieces do we have? I sold everything gaming device I own, including VR. I only have arcade machines now. Plan on selling those too. Yeah, minimalist. Well, I can't say that right now with all the stuff around me, but yeah, that's ultimately that's the goal. Once things settle down, girls are out of the house and doing their own thing. I don't need that much. I think I'd be good with just a van, like one of those converted vans. Like a Sprinter van with a bed, a desk and computer. some Starlink. I'm going to get a new VR headset and PC this Christmas season. Nothing more, nothing less. I want my new hobby to be traveling and getting more serious with languages health as well. Yeah, you gotta travel if you want languages, man. It's like the best way to do it. All right, let's look at this video here. Okay, look at how many. I gotta separate them. Messy, 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 messy. Okay. Oof, my neck and my back. Yeah, traveling is fun, but the physical traveling is rough. But being somewhere, that's always nice. Being somewhere new, I mean. All right, so let's see. Come on, man. I wasn't supposed to stream this long. Thought maybe an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours tops, but I'm looking at almost 3 hours now. Okay, so and it still has to work. Where's my tweezers? Right here. The music is fun. I think it's white up. Okay. Is there a twist? There's no twist to it, right? Yeah. Now what? Okay, so blue up. Okay. Come on. She's talking too much. I like when they had the PDFs. That's just weird. Most of the time, I can just look at the picture and figure it out. They could do both. Okay. He's explaining how it works, but he's putting the stuff on already? No. You have an Shonen playing in the background. Yeah, I don't know where it is. It was copyright free, so let's see. Yellow. Okay. Yellow. Okay. Yellow this way. So what? What did he say? So plays the black. Okay, I gotta read that. Awesome. Don't power on your circuit board just yet. We need to do this one final thing. So we need to take these and you need to place them on your servo motors. I guess I can play this song. Hold on, let me stop the music for a second. Ah,
I love
pushed
Buenos
the wrong
Aires.
button. Push the wrong button, man. How loud is that? Okay,
appropriate one. Since we have lots of
oh wow, it's a lot.
here, yellow, red, in your phone's charger. The next step, we will need to prepare the following components in order to put also yellow, red, and brown. Awesome.
Okay,
Don't
awesome.
power on your circuit board just yet. We need to do this one final thing. So we need to take these plastic levers.
Right.
And you need to place them on your servo motors.
Right.
And you need to do this. So place them on the middle position, just like this, and then turn them all the way right until it goes, just like this. Do this with every single servo motor. So place the black lever like this, and then turn them clockwise to the right until it goes.
Until it goes
so
where?
After we have plugged all of this in, and after we have moved all of the servo motors to the right, we're going to plug this in. Just keep an eye on all of the 4 servo motors. All of them should move. So all 4 of these servo motors should go to their designated positions so that when you assemble this robot, you have it at the right position. So we're going to plug this in. I just took a power supply. You can plug it in your computer, in your phone's charger, basically in every single USB port. And
okay. Turn all the way right. Okay. This one, we turn all the way right. I love that I hear it often in Christmas films. Yeah. It sounds like you're really a Christmas guy, yeah? Okay, so we got those. Okay. And then you plug it in.
And in the USB-C on the circuit board. When you plug this in, the servo motors are going to move, and you will have to leave them at their spots, just like this. So I plug this in. As you can see, all 4 of those servo motors have moved. One more very important thing. So after you have plugged in all of these servo motors, do not unplug them because
Wait, hold on. Oh, what about this thing? Did you plug this one into something? No, right? All right. Is there an on and off button? Oh no. What did I miss?
Because all of these servo motors have now been placed in things that report the system. Don't yellow.
So what? He's got those
red,
plugged in.
Brown, and red, and brown. So I'm plugging in this one, yellow, red, and brown. This way. Don't your servo motors, and you need to do this. So place them on. Do this with every. So after we have plugged all, should move. So all 4. So we're going to plug this in. I just took a power supply. You can plug it in your computer, in your phone's charger, basically in every single USB port. and in the USB-C on the circuit board. When you plug this in, the servo motors are going to move, and you will have to leave them at their spots, just like this.
Hmm. So something did not work for me. Oh, there it is. Well, how come the lights aren't going on? Okay. It did move. Oh, it's this one's on. How come these lights aren't on? Does he have this little one plugged in? No, huh? This light's on, but these ones aren't.
So I plug this in. As you can see, all 4 of those servo motors have moved. One more very important thing. So after you have plugged in all of these servo motors, do not unplug them, because all of these servo motors have now been placed in their specific positions for the specific parts of the robot arm. Therefore, we need to leave them plugged in to all of these different designated spots, and when we will be assembling this, we will take a certain servo motor. In example, we'll take servo 1 and then put it in the specific part of the arm. Cool. After we have done this, we can unplug this from the power supply and we can move on with the mechanical assembly. Okay, so for the next step,
I think I messed up the LEDs.
light emitting diodes are polarized, which means that they have a certain specific way of going into your circuit board. So as you can see, each light emitting diode has 2 tiny legs.
Oh, that's
and
gonna
each
suck if I
leg
mess them up.
has a different size. So there is a longer leg and also a shorter leg. So how are you going to put them in? So the shorter leg actually needs to go to this dash on this circle, as you can see here. So the shorter leg should be pointing to the right.
That's what I
As you can
did.
see here, this is the tiny chipped off piece of the circle on the marking of the circuit board. So the tiny shorter leg of the LED.
I'm pretty sure I got it right. So the shorter leg will be on the right side. Which means the fat part of the LED is on the right side, which is correct. It's so hard to see now. Yeah, it is correct. So how come they didn't light up? And let me check this thing again. So that's in. I think it's in. What happened? That's on. This one came on. I don't think it's working. How come his lights went on? Kai! I think I messed it up, Kai. Oh. But not all of his lights are on. Okay, I got power. It made the thing move. I'll push this. This is like to extend the power, I think. Pretty sure. Okay, I guess I'm gonna leave it. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna have to follow the instructions from this point on.
So I plug this in. As you can see, all 4 of those servo motors have moved.
They did
One
move for me
more
though.
very important thing. So
Yep,
after
don't
you
disconnect it.
have for the specific part, we'll be assembling this. We will take a certain servo motor. In example, we'll take servo 1 and then put it in the specific part of the arm. Cool.
Okay.
After we have done this, we can unplug this from the power supply and we can move on with the mechanical assembly.
Man,
Okay,
if
so
it
for
doesn't
the
work,
next
it's
step,
gonna be
we will need to prepare the
infuriating.
following components in order to put the stickers onto them.
Okay.
Make sure to stop this video and to find the components that I have in front of me on this table and place them on your table exactly like.
Okay. That's what I shall do. Man, that thing got messy quick. I just cleaned it before I started streaming. Okay, so we got these two. Okay. So we got these two, we got this triangle, this funky little square thingamajig, this one, and then I'll put these over here. A lot of pieces, man. Okay, so this one goes like else. And like that. Okay. Then this, like this, that. Are they identical on both sides? Like that. And like this. Okay.
Like this. Make sure to flip them the right way around because this is going to be super important for this step.
Okay.
So you need to find these components and place them on the table, okay?
Okay.
After you place the stickers on your pieces, on your plastic pieces, this is what they should look like. So feel free to
what
pause
stickers?
the
I
video.
don't have stickers. Oh, I didn't get stickers. It must be a new version then, because I've had this for a while. Uh-oh. No, that's the book has that. Where's the stickers at? Mine doesn't have stickers. Nope, no stickers for me.
Right now and place the stickers. Just take your time, place them at the designated locations here. Of course, you don't have to place the stickers if you don't want to.
I don't
But in
want
my
to.
opinion, you know, they're quite pretty, so they're going to make your Armstrong
This is like an
look
automatic
a bit
arm.
nicer.
Like you can program it to do automation, but it's like for kids. It's for 11-year-olds.
So, for the next step,
11
we will
plus,
need
it
the
says.
following pieces. We will need 2 of these big plastic pieces,
Okay.
2 of these banana-shaped like
Okay.
ones, and 1 of these
Wait, what?
round pieces. We will also need a bunch of these
Oh,
other
that was for the
mechanical
putting the
components. So we
stickers.
will
Okay.
need this lever here,
Okay.
2 of these small metal screws,
Mm-hmm.
and also 1 of these spacers. So what might come in handy when assembling Armstrong is some kind of a ruler. I have this fancy ruler here,
Me too.
so I will be measuring the different things that I'm showing to you so that you can find the appropriate one. Since we have lots of these different sizes of these black spacers, make sure not to find the wrong one. You know, we need to find the right one. And I'm going to show you the sizes so that you can check whether you have found the right one with the ruler. So we will need
He's gonna be sending me
this
this watch.
black spacer, which is 6 centimeters in length. So once you
Of
find
course, I
these
only
parts,
have.
place them on your table like this, and we'll continue. So first things first,
6.
take this round piece of plastic here
Okay.
and take this lever.
Okay.
You need to put this thing together by watching out that the tiny hole for the shaft of the motor looks upwards. So this lever, as you can see, it has 2 different sides.
Mm-hmm.
This side, which has a hole for a motor, needs to look upwards because we will be putting a motor in it from the top like this.
Okay.
You need to place it underneath in these 2 holes so
Like
that
this. Oh, of
hole
course, it's not gonna fit.
for the motor is looking upwards.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
You take these 2 metallic screws
Yeah.
and then you need to screw them in
Okay.
to these 2 holes right here. Take a screwdriver and just screw them into the black plastic like
Yeah.
this.
Slow him down a little bit. Oh, this thing's hard to. Let's see. This one. Okay, so we go facing up. This. One. And that's 2. Oh, the music. That's why I didn't want to play the audio earlier, because the music is gonna stop. Orlando Brown or Orlando Bloom? Okay, so got that. Now what?
And the other one as well. As you can see, this is the final thing, and we need to watch out. So if we take a motor like this, it needs to go in like this. So it needs to be able, you need to be able to plug it in like this. We'll need a few more pieces to assemble this step together. We will need 2 of these small black spacers.
Okay.
They have a length of 8 millimeters.
8.
And we will also
Yep.
need
1.
4 tiny black plastic screws.
Yep.
So we will take these and
The
we
screws are
need
the same
to put
size?
them on the bottom side of this piece.
What
So
size are the screws?
here you have to just watch out to place these spacers on the bottom side like this. So you take the spacers, take the screws.
Wait,
You
he
have
didn't
to
say
just
that what size the screws were.
plastic screws.
Oh, okay.
Step together. We will need 2 of these small black spacers.
Okay.
They have a length
Of
of
8.
8 millimeters.
Okay.
And we will also need 4 tiny black plastic screws.
He didn't show what
So
the
we will
size
take
was.
these and we need to put
Oh,
them on the bottom
boy.
side of this piece. So
I guess
here
it's
you
the
have to
smallest
just
ones.
watch out to place these spacers on the bottom side like this. So you
Okay.
take the spacers,
Right.
take the screws, you screw them together, and this is what you should get. Okay, so this is what it should look like. The hole for the servo on the top side, the spacers on the bottom side.
Right.
After that, let's take these 2 pieces. We will need one of these super long spacers. This spacer is 6 centimeters long, which is 60 millimeters. So the thing we're going to do here, first, let's place the super long spacer in one of the side pieces like this.
Oh, it looks different than mine.
Okay,
Okay.
so this is what it should look like. You have a spacer, you have the side piece. This is the thing that we need. Now, let's take this board. As you've seen, I've plugged out the ribbon cable, the connector, from this board so that I can assemble this easier. The board needs to slot in to this piece like this. And then I need to turn it around and place the other one here, like this.
Okay.
Okay, here it goes. So now I need to take this long screw and I need to put it here.
You said long
And
screw.
screw it, just like this.
Which long screw? Why did you say?
Okay, so this is the thing that you should have.
Which
I need
long
to take
screw,
this
man?
long screw and I need to put it here.
He didn't say which. Okay, whatever. I guess there's only 2 sizes of screws. But why does this one need to be long? Was it the other one? Was the other one long too? Let's see. Yeah, I talked about him in my proud family video. Going through my old phone and see our text messages. He is so far gone. He can't even hold normal conversations. I donated money to him when he was homeless and went live here on YouTube. Connected with him for a while, but eventually I gave up. This looks like it takes forever. Yeah, it was supposed to take that long, but now I'm stuck. And I'm recording this too, so now we're looking at what is that? 3-hour video. So, did he use a long?
Super long spacer in
He didn't
60
show which screw.
millimeters. So the thing we're going to do here, first, let's place the super long spacer in 60
Oh, I can't see because of the car.
millimeters. So the thing we're going to do here, first,
How come I can't turn off this? Oh, he put that on there.
let's
I guess I put the wrong one there. There's 3 different sizes of screws. Yeah. I mean, because they know what they're doing, so they forget that somebody who's trying to follow step by step is going to get lost with like just the slightest missed information. It feels kind of wobbly though.
place the connector.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
here it goes. This is what it should look like. Now,
Go. Oh, yeah.
I need to take this one and slot it in here.
This one.
And then I need to take these 2 legs and I need to mount them onto the base here. For this, I need these 2 screws.
Of course, it's not going to fit. Look.
And I need to
Oh,
put
wait.
them together
Okay.
like this.
Yeah, it
So I
is.
turn this around like this. I place the leg here.
Okay.
And then I screw it like this.
That's with the small screw.
Okay, and the other one goes here.
This is just legs then.
Awesome, great job.
Thank
So
you.
this is what you should have now. This is the final thing. This is the first piece of the Armstrong's mechanical assembly process. This is the base that's going to hold all of the things together. One last thing you should do here, so take 4 of these rubber pads.
Yeah.
The pads actually have a protective film on the
Right,
other
right.
side,
Right.
which has a sticky surface underneath.
Okay.
So you should remove the stickers here, just like this, and then you should stick these 4 sides of the base
One.
here. And this is what the thing should look like.
His arm looks decorated. Yeah, he has stickers. I didn't
The
get
next step,
stickers for
we
some
will
reason.
mount the servo motors on the plastic pieces. So for this one, we will need your board with the servo
Yeah,
motors.
I didn't get
Don't
stickers.
unplug them.
They
It's
weren't
very
in the
important to have
package.
them plugged in. Also, don't move the shafts of the servo motors. Just remove these tiny black levers because you won't need them. But don't rotate the servo motors. Just leave them in place. They won't go anywhere.
Okay.
Just leave them as they are because they have to be at these special, specific, designated positions once we will be placing them onto the robot arm. Alongside them, we will need 8 of these metal screws. So these are the biggest metal screws you have. They look like this and they will be used for mounting the servo motors onto the different pieces. Also, we will need 3 of these plastic pieces. So 2 of them have these stickers. They look just like this. And we also have this one without a sticker. You will need this one as well because it's used for the servo pincher. So let's move on. First, let's start with the motor that's going to be placed in the base of your Armstrong.
The
For
base.
this one, we'll be using the servo on the spot called the servo 1. We need to find that one, and we need to...
Is this somebody you guys know from YouTube or is this somebody on a show? I don't have any tattoos. How come? You thinking about getting a tattoo? I don't really have any that I want to get.
to place it
Oh, he's from
on
Disney?
the circuit board.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. Yeah. He I've heard he's clean now. Unless we're talking about somebody different. But I heard he's clean now for like a few years.
Here. So, what's important here? So
Okay.
here's where the servo motor is going to be placed, and
Which
what's
one?
important
Which one?
here
Which one? Which
is
one?
circuit board the servo on the spot called the servo 1. We need to find that one, and we need to place
Circle
it
one.
on the circuit board
Okay.
here. So, what's important here? So here's where the servo motor is going to be placed,
Okay.
and what's important here is to have this wire that's going out of the servo motor to have it look in the side of the main processor here. So it needs to be oriented like this.
Okay.
So be careful not to place the servo the wrong way around. You have to place it like this.
Okay.
After you place it here, just hold it with your finger, turn the circuit board, and then use these big screws to mount
Okay.
the servo motor to the circuit board like this. Okay, and the other one as well. The screws, as you can see, they're here, and the shaft needs to look in the direction of the processor. As you can see, this is what it should look like. Let's
Okay.
move on. Let's assemble the servo motor that's going to be used for pinching. So this
For
is going to
pinching.
be used for the pincher.
For pincher.
The thing that actually grabs things.
That's funny because in
the
Mexico,
front
pinche
of the
means
robot arm. So for for the next step, we'll need to take this
Yeah,
piece,
it's the F word.
make sure to turn them this way around to turn this piece like this, and you need to find a servo that's plugged in to the spot called servo 3.
Servo
You need
3.
to take it and you need to place it just like this so that the wires are showing in this direction.
Okay, wait,
How it
what?
should go in. After you place it like this, servo that's plugged in
Wait, how come
to
she's
the
bringing that up
spot
now?
called servo 3.
Okay,
You need to take it and you
Okay.
need to place it just like this so that the wires are showing in this direction. So
wires.
this is how it should go in. After you place it like this, you need to take 2 screws
Okay,
and you need to screw them together just like this. Awesome. So now we have this piece.
awesome
For the next
possum.
piece, we need to take this one. So the one with the horn here. And we need to take a servo that's at the place at the designated port called servo 2. We need to take this one.
Servo
We
2.
need to place it in this piece like this. So make sure to place it correctly. The shaft should be looking at this side here. So this is we need to place it.
So that's this one, this one, like this. Okay, like that.
In this piece like this. So make sure to place it correctly. The shaft should be looking at this side here. So this is what it should look like when it goes inside, like
Okay.
this. So once we do that, we need to place.
Don't you guys love following instructions? Isn't it the best? You guys can't even see what I'm doing. I guess this camera over here is not doing much. This one. Okay. Maybe I'll put it right. Put this right here. Here. Okay. Okay.
The screws on the other end, like this.
So that's three motors. Okay. Motors.
Okay, so
Motors.
this is what the piece should look like.
$40.
This is
That's
where the
that's pretty
shaft
good.
is.
You can't get anything for $40 over here in Hawaii.
This is the thing. So this is servo 2.
Okay.
Make sure not to mess them up.
Yep. Servo
And
2.
finally, we have servo 4,
Mhm.
which goes into this piece.
Okay.
We need to do the same thing.
Okay.
Put the servo inside, but it
Wait,
has
wait,
a
wait,
special
wait.
way of going inside. So you need to have this shaft
Yeah.
looking at this side here. So we should go like this. So the shaft is looking upwards
Okay.
like this. Okay? And on the other side, we also need to put
Yeah.
the screws in order to fixate the other one as well, like this.
But Hawaii is very expensive. I think we average.
So this is what the piece should
I
look
don't know,
like.
man.
As you can
It's like
see, the sticker is on this
$100 every
side,
time we eat.
and on the other side, the shaft is looking in this direction.
I spent
next step, we will
$110
assemble the
with
picture.
for the
So for
movies
this
with
one,
me
we'll
and
need
my
the
two
following
girls,
pieces.
and
We
just
will need
popcorn
2 of these
and
plastic
drinks
pieces
each.
that are used for the pincher. This is how we
It's
call
expensive.
the tiny
I
grappling
mean, I
thing
don't think
on
it's
the
more expensive than
front
San
side of the
Francisco, but
robot.
it's
So
up there.
these 2
Hawaii was rated more expensive than Cali and New York. Scary. Yeah, it's expensive. Never had sushi or Korean. Oh, Korean barbecue. You got to try Korean barbecue. Sushi is an acquired taste, but Korean barbecue is the bomb. Wait, how did you go to Mexico Oh, through a cruiser. So you drove down to Florida for the cruise?
Little pieces here. We will need this lever. So this one is used for connecting the pincher with the
The
servo
pincher.
motor.
The
We will need 2
pincher.
of these metal screws. We will need this one, the bigger one, and also this super small screw here. We will need 2
man.
spacers.
This guy's just giving me everything right now. Okay. So I need this one. Okay, we need a little tiny one. And a little middle one. Middle one. Wait, what? This one? We need a little tiny one. And a spacer. No, not the spacer, that. It's a little bitty tiny one. And then, uh-oh. And then, I'm missing one. Ay, Dios mío. Oh, right here. And these 2. The movies, yeah. I mean, to be fair, it was the big screen with the X reel or something.
And also
Not
the
X reel.
super small spacer, which is 5 millimeters in length. Make sure to use your ruler to locate the appropriate pieces, put them in front of you, and let's assemble away. So take these 2 plastic parts and put them on your table. Make sure to place them exactly the way I did, because we mustn't assemble them the wrong way.
We mustn't.
This part with 2 holes needs to be on the right side like this.
Okay.
And this part with 1 hole needs to be on the left side, looking like this. So they need to look inwards. Now let's take the big, long, black plastic screw. And we're going to put it in the left plastic piece.
Sorry.
Here.
My
We need to put it
apologies.
all the way down and then take the small spacer and screw it
Small spacer.
here, just like this. Okay, this is what the piece should look like. So you should have one part of the pincher looking like this.
Yeah.
Let's take this part and let's place it on the pincher part here. So this this part right here, this is going to be the motor that's controlling the pincher.
Okay.
So we need to take this part and it goes in this hole right here.
Oh, nice.
Like this.
Nice
okay?
showing the camera there.
So right here, like this.
Okay.
On the other side, we need to tighten it with this long spacer that we have prepared. So put it here like this.
Okay.
Screw it all the way down, but you don't have to tighten it.
You laughing
hard.
at long?
Just tighten it so that it can be
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
rotated like this. Now, let's take this other part here. Now, let's take this other part.
Wait.
Like this. Now, screw it all the way down.
Okay.
But you don't have to tighten it real hard. Just tighten it so that it can be rotated like this.
Okay.
Now,
Like this.
let's take this other part here.
Okay.
Now, let's take this other part of the pincher here.
Hmm.
It's going to go here, as you can see. But we need to take this plastic lever and we need to put it in a way that we can mount it to the
I went to teen clubs when I was in high school, and the real clubs in college nowadays, I would never go to a club. Way too loud. The last time I went was Halloween, because you're an old lady now, man. That's exactly the same thing that I say. I used to get mad when my wife told me to turn down the music, and now I'm just like, she rarely has to tell me because everything sounds so loud. Royal lounges to clubs, they have live music, okay-ish. I don't know how to say that. Okay. Yeah, it's too late for me now. I'm too old. Should have went out in my 20s. I'm scared to ask now and wondering if you've been to a strip club, Kai. I think Kai has been to a strip club. If you say yes, I will be devastated. Clubs are weird. They're full of people who do nothing but go to the same club every weekend for fun. They're only fun on theme nights. It's fine, mister. You can go.
motor.
I
Take
think a
this
lot of
part
girls go
and take this
to
lever.
strip clubs out
The
of
hole for
curiosity
the
when they're
motor mount
teenagers or
should be looking
when
downwards
they're legally
like
able to
this.
go.
And you need to
I
take
took
this
one of my
screw.
co-workers from the
It's
theater
going to fit it together
for her
and then
18th
connect
birthday.
the two plastic pieces together like this. Okay, so as you can see, this is the thing that we got.
Okay.
This is the plastic lever. This is the plastic piece. And we don't have a motor hole here. We have it on the other side because this is where the motor is going to be mounted like this, okay? So this is a very important part.
Okay.
So the important step here is that the motor was set in a way that the pincher is closed, so like this. So we need to mount this part as if the arm is closed. So mount it on the motor like this. So this is how we should put it, as if it was closed, you know. This is the initial position of this motor. And then we need to take this small screw here
What?
and we need to connect the lever of the motor with the motor. Just take a screwdriver,
Oh,
gently
my gosh.
screw it in here.
I've never been to a. Oh, you never? Oh, I take it back then. I thought it was I thought it was a thing girls did for fun. What kind of friends do I have then? Yeah. Yeah, I remember taking one of my coworkers when she was 18. I know I just said it, but because she wanted to go with her friends, but one of them was 17, so we had to go to like the raunchiest club, strip club, so they can just let her in without checking IDs. Never in my life have I been to a strip club. I think I would find it too awkward and then annoying because no one would be paying me any attention when there's naked girls around. But but you wouldn't want attention from those guys though. That's the thing. So you go because, well, the way I've taken more than a couple friends, female friends, to clubs, and they're just curious about how they dance, how the environment is. You know what I mean? Some of them get up there and they give the girls money because they know that, I guess they respect the hustle. But why? But strip clubs are pretty much the same anywhere you go. Depends. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I haven't really gone to. I thought I was going to a strip club when I was in the Philippines, but it turned out to be some kind of
Okay. Now that you have done this,
what do they call those? What do they call? It's like it's not. They didn't strip. It was I don't know what the name of it. They just dance like a go-go dancers type.
you can try opening and closing your motor like this. Leave it in the closed position and let's move on to the next part.
Okay.
For the next step, we need to find the following pieces and don't die just yet. We only have like 4 hours of assembly. So we need to find
Funny guy.
a few of these plastic parts. So we need two.
Well, I've gone with my wife. Like it's not like that. It really you're more there. You're there more for like yeah. Not. I don't think guys go for the reason that you think they go. I think they go for the ambiance, which is wild. And I mean, I don't need to go to a strip club anymore, but I could, and my wife would be okay going too. Yeah, you gotta. It's I understand how like you guys are imagining it, but it's not like that. For some people, maybe like drunks, alcoholics, druggies, but they're not all like that. Some are like upscaled and
Few of these weird
not bad.
ones, as you can see here.
Okay.
We need
He said we need a couple of these weird ones. This one. Wait, no, that's different. Uh-oh. Okay. See this one? And it goes like that.
3 of these different
You should try it. I'm serious. It's I mean, I'm like the like I said, I've never been drunk, never done drugs or anything. I'm like the goody as like goody as it gets. Maybe not as goody as Mister, but it's actually not what you think. Well, at least if it is what you think, then at least you know, you can say you did it and been there, done that.
plastic levers. We also need 4 black plastic screws.
That's all you need, Kai, is
Plastic
trust. You know what I mean? I think my
Are
wife would let me
roughly
have this
14
job if she didn't trust me.
millimeters in length. We need 4 of them. And we need 2 spacers. One
Okay,
of
so
these
what?
spacers is a bit longer, roughly 26 millimeters.
Well, this guy has so many. This one's 26, so let's turn it on, zero it out. 26. No, that's 23. That's shorter. 17. 17. Yeah, 26. This one right here. That's too close.
Millimeters, and the other one is shorter, roughly 23.
That's
So
23.
make
That's
sure
26.
to measure and find the right parts.
What were they all the same?
There's
It was
and
4
then
of the screws.
screws. The plastic screws are roughly 14 millimeters in length. We need 4
Okay.
of them.
Okay, 14.
And we need 2 spacers.
2.
One of these spacers is a bit longer,
Okay.
roughly 26 millimeters, and the other one is shorter, roughly 23. So make sure to
I think Cowboy goes with his wife. Yeah, it's nothing really wrong. I mean, as long as you don't do anything crazy or dangerous, it's just a show. Just found out that I don't like too far from a nudist resort. You don't live too far. You just found out, huh? Yeah, it's not for everybody, Kai. It's not for everybody. You know, if you know it's gonna be uncomfortable, then there's no point in forcing yourself. But it for me, I mean, like I said, I'm as clean as they get, and as nervous as I was the first time I went, I was fine after that. And you don't know anything about trust. I mean, you know, some people just don't know when to let go. It's wild out here in these streets. How does the song go? Uh, how does the song go from Hustle and Flow? It's hard out here for a pimp.
measure.
It is. I mean, it is, and that's the
Find the
thing.
right
You just gotta
parts.
put yourself out there and
Finally,
see
we will need the
what
circuit
type
board
of person
with the
makes
color
more sense
sensor.
for you.
You can easily locate it. It has the big Armstrong logo on it. So once you
Wow, this is
find all
taking
of these
forever.
pieces,
It's 3 hours
let's move
already.
on. Let's start assembling the pieces of the arm.
Okay.
We'll soon have the whole robot assembled together. So
It's
first
hard
take this
out here for a
funny
pimp.
shaped piece. Place it like this, as I'm showing you on the screen.
Okay.
We also need 2 of these shorter ones
Yep.
and the 2 spacers.
Okay.
So let's start by placing the first plastic lever here.
Okay.
Now we need to take the longer spacer, so make sure to take the longer one. As you can see, I have the longer one and the slightly shorter one. So the
Okay.
longer one goes here, right
Okay.
here. We need to fixate it with the screw,
Okay.
like this. You put the screw from the outside and the spacer from the inside. Like this.
Okie doke.
So this is what you should get.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to pause the video and check it out.
You may continue.
Then let's take the other one, the other lever here. We're going to use the smaller, shorter spacer here.
Okay.
Yet again, we need to mount it with the screw on the back, like this.
It's all out here for man. You're gonna have that song in my head now.
This is what you should get. We have this part, a longer spacer here, a shorter spacer here, and two
Got it.
of these plastic pieces that are going to be used on the arm. So now comes the tricky part. We need to connect all of these different pieces together so that we can
There's 6 people in this stream. 4 aren't talking. Could be
of the robot
perverts. Why?
So first,
Why would
let's
perverts
take
be
this
watching me
circuit
put a
board
kid together?
with
That's funny.
the color sensor. We need to slot
Okay.
it in here. So like this. As
Okay.
you can see, it goes inside
This one.
here, like this. Just place it here. It's going to stand on its own like this.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
The next step, we need to take this thing
Wait. What?
and as you can see
What? The cable's in the way.
here.
Oh, it's in the back of the cable. Okay. Like that. With the cable. Okay.
It's going to
I
stand
got
on
it.
its own like this. Okay. The next
Well, some
step,
freaks if they found
thing,
this.
and as you
This
can see,
they
it
find
has
this
2 slots that are placed.
arousing. Okay. This one goes here.
So this is the thing that we're building. Now,
Oh wait.
on the other side,
What?
we
Yeah.
need to take the second half. So this is the thing that we're building. Now, on the other side,
Yeah.
we need to take the second half of this pincher and we need to place it like this. And finally, secure it by screwing the top hole here. So
I wonder
here
why this
we need
one
to
over here is
connect them
shorter.
together with this top spacer, just like this.
The top one. He's gonna put
Okay.
something else on the bottom.
So now that we have assembled this, this is what it should look like. As you can
Okay.
see, we have the 2 parts here, the pincher here,
Okay, this
the
long one's
circuit
gonna go
board,
down here on the bottom right.
and this screw here.
Yeah.
Do not screw this one,
Okay.
because we need to put one more piece right here.
Yeah.
So finally, we have to put this long lever
Mm-hmm.
to this place here.
Okay.
Just one thing you have to have in mind, so this thing is not symmetrical. You have to watch out so that you have these 3 tiny elliptical holes
That's yeah.
looking at this side, so the left side, and then you have this singular hole looking to the right side. So this is how it should be put. After that, take a big screw, place it in it, just like this.
Oh, look at the thing is moving.
Okay.
It's like
This is the final
magic.
part that you should have. This is what it should look like. And all of these tiny levers
Mm-hmm.
should be movable with your hand.
Yeah.
The first thing that we're going to do, we need to
First thing.
place this plastic lever onto this piece here.
Okay.
So this one
Not
here.
that one.
The lever
Wait,
needs
wait,
to
wait,
go
wait,
so
wait, wait.
that the hole for the motor
Right here.
is upside. So in other words, there's this hole here, needs to
Mm-hmm.
look upside, like this. We need to take these 2 metal screws and then we need to mount this from the back side, like this.
The hole is sticking out, right? Wait, let me.
And then we need to mount, there's this
Yeah. So the big hole, because the other side. Okay. Yep.
hole here needs to look upside, like this.
Upside.
We need to take these 2 metal screws and then we need to mount this from the back side, like this.
Have you guys ever put something like this together? Even if it's not like electronics. I guess IKEA furniture.
Okay. So we have
2 of them.
mounted the lever. As you can see, the hole for the motor is looking upwards like this. This is what it looks at the back, and this is what it looks at the front.
Okay.
Okay, now let's take the following parts. Let's take this triangular piece,
The
this one that
triangular.
we have
This
already
one.
assembled.
Okay.
Let's take 2 of these long screws, 1 of these short spacers, and 1 of these long
There's so many different sizes though.
We will have to
Short,
mount this to
long.
this pincher that we have already built. First, let's start with the triangular part. we need to place it on it like this. So it goes
Okay.
from the outer side like this. Okay? First, we need to mount the stop hole here
Yeah.
like this. And let's put this small spacer
Small spacer. Okay.
on it like this. Okay, so this is what we should get. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
now let's
Watching
take
Great
this piece that we
Teacher
already built.
Onizuka. This
We
anime
need to
is so
rotate it
hilarious.
like this.
Still
As you
haven't
can
been.
see, this servo mount should
gonna be
look
inside.
outwards like this, so to the outside of the arm. You need to connect it with the triangular piece on this screw hole right here. We need to take this long screw
Okay.
and put it inside just like this.
I got it. And I'll put the long one.
Okay, so this is what it should look like.
Yeah.
You should have these pieces, they
This
should all
one's
be
stuck.
movable,
Okay.
and this is what the thing should look like.
Oh, it
So,
seems a
for the
little
next one,
tight.
we need to take this piece. As
This
you can
is
see,
never gonna end.
this one has 3 big holes on the left side and
Okay.
1 big hole on the right side. So we need to place it on the existing build by matching it with this piece. So as you can see, 3 holes on the left side. We need to connect it with the joint right here, like
Okay.
this. So this is where it needs to go inside. So this is what it needs to look like.
Wait, it
Then you
doesn't
take one of these big screws,
match.
plastic ones, and you put it inside like
Uh
this.
oh. Wait, it doesn't match. Huh? This one had to okay. Oh no. Wait, yeah, this has 2. And this has 1. It doesn't reach. No. Okay. So that's the bottom. It doesn't reach. Huh? Oh, it's gotta be up here. Still. Why is it not reaching? Okay. Because these things are identical, right? Something's wrong. Uh-oh. It's the one with the 1. Man. Okay. That one stays. I can take this off. Actually, no, I gotta take it off. It's the one with the 1 little... Too many of these parts look alike. Ay, ay, ay. So I need to take these off. So I just have to undo these. I didn't see that part where it shows you it was just one little oval circle. Okay. Okay, not too big of a mistake. Okay, good. This thing. I missed that part of the instructions. I just realized I should have done this tomorrow, since Sundays are I normally don't stream. Okay, so we have that one, and then this one goes here. This one's gonna be a short one. Oh shoot! Yeah, I haven't really watched any shows, especially like I keep wanting to get into anime, but just haven't gotten into it. Okay, so that goes in there like this. This one goes in there like that. This long one. I wonder why they use plastic screws and spacers. And then
This is what the thing should look like. So for the next one, we need to take this piece.
yeah,
As you can see, this one has 3 big holes on the left side and 1 big hole on the right side.
yeah.
So we need to place it on the existing build by matching it with this piece. So as you can see, 3 holes
On the
on
outside.
the left side.
Is
We
it
need to
putting it in
connect it to the
between?
joint
Okay.
right here, like this. So this is where it needs to go inside. So this is what it needs to look like. Then you take one of these big screws, the plastic ones, and you put it inside like this.
Okay.
When you fully screw it inside, this is what the thing should look like. Make sure that the pieces can move like this. But this is what you should have at this point.
That would have been a problem.
So for the next step, we will connect these 2 pieces together. We need the spacer, and we
Okay.
need 2 of these small screws. Just to rehearse, this spacer
One.
is roughly 17 millimeters long. So we should take this spacer, put it in the middle of these
Okay.
2 parts, like this. So as you can see, we need to connect them like this.
I only have
Between
one
these
more
2.
small
Okay.
screw though. Where's the other one?
Then let's take
Oh, over
these
here.
2 small screws and let's put them inside like this. One from one side and the other one from the other side.
And the other.
Cool. This is what
Bro, who came
it
up
should
with
look.
this? It's pretty impressive. For a toy?
Next, we need to put these tiny levers onto these 2 pieces here. First, let's put the right one. We need to put it outside, on the outside.
So this is the
piece,
2-1.
like this. So it needs to go like this,
Wait, what?
and we need
Bro,
to take one
he-
of these
they
long
need
screws,
He needs better
put it
camera
inside
angles.
like this, and then take a spacer.
He's
on the
like
other
this, and
side.
then his hand is covering the whole thing. On the outside, right? Which hole though? Oh, I see it. This one.
Okay, so this is what it should look like. As you can see, the spacer is here, the plastic
Okay.
part is here, Next, let's take the other one. It goes here. We put the screw just like this.
Don't think I've heard of that one.
And
Which one?
then we
Have
put
you
spacer.
seen Dun Da Dun? Dun Da Dun?
Okay,
That sounds funny.
so this is what it should look like. It's on the outer side, like this.
Okay. On
Screw
the
is here.
outside, right?
Spacer is here,
The outside, okay.
like this. Okay.
Mhm.
So this is one of the last steps. We need the following parts. We need this.
There's no
weirdly
way it's the
shaped
last one. I got like
plastic
16
part.
different pieces left.
2 of these regular long screws, the ones that are 14 millimeters, 1 of these small screws, and 2 of these small spacers, the 5 millimeter ones. So the next thing that we're going to do, we need to assemble this part. So this piece, take a look at what it looks. We need to assemble this one with this piece here.
Okay.
So here's one important part. When you are
It's gonna be the
assembling this,
cables.
you basically need to put it in a way that this lever goes in a way that it's in line with the placement of this hole here. In other words, this is what it should be placed like. So under this angle, so roughly at, this degree. Just put it in like this. And then put this tiny screw inside here.
So it's
You
roughly,
should
bro.
then use a screwdriver to screw it like this.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah, how is he screwing it?
This is what you should get. And now this thing, you should be able to rotate it like this. As you can
Bro.
see.
How did he screw that?
For the next step, we'll connect this.
Ugh. Did he screw it like this? Bro, this is impossible. I'm gonna have to unscrew this. You should have had us do that one first. Okay. Now we can go like that. How did he get it through there? Is this... Oh, maybe his screwdrivers are super skinny.
This piece here with this piece right here. So we need to take this long screw, this one,
Yeah.
connect it like this,
Yeah.
and then put the spacer on the other side, like this. This is what it looks like.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what you should get. This is the joint we have just connected. Finally, let's take this weirdly shaped piece. You need to turn it in a way that it looks just like this, so don't put the wrong way
How come these
around.
don't match up though?
And it goes here. On top of our construction, we take a screw,
Which one?
we put it down like this,
There's no way I'm gonna get this right.
and it goes here. On top of our construction, we take a screw, we put it down like this, and then we put the spacer on the
I'm
other
laughing
side.
because I guarantee you at the end of the stream, it's not even gonna work.
Okay, So this is what the final thing should look like.
Okay.
For the next step, we need the following pieces. This plastic piece, this plastic lever, 2 of these
These
bigger
don't match up. They
metal
don't match up.
screws,
This is
and 1
longer.
of these super small metal screws. We'll start by placing this lever on this plastic piece here. The hole for the motor on this lever needs to go upside. It needs to look in this direction. Then we need to turn the whole thing around and place the screws onto these holes here so that we can mount it to the plastic part like this. Okay, so this is what the part should look like. We still have this small screw left. This is going to be used for fixing this to the servo motor. So now we have to take this piece.
Okay.
What's important here is to place this in a way that it's perpendicular to the ground. So this is the exact position. We should place it like this. Use this screw to mount it just like this.
So this is like that. And then perpendicular to the ground. It's not perfect though.
Okay, once you mount it, you should be able to rotate the motor like this. Feel free to leave it in this upright position like this.
Okay.
For this final step, we will need the following pieces.
How many
We need
times did
2
he
of
say for
these
this final
long
step?
Spacers. These spacers have 50 millimeters, so 5 centimeters. Then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these black screws and 1 of these small spacers, the 5 millimeter ones. So these are the pieces that we need. Let's start by putting these long spacers in these 2 holes on this part here. So we need to put them here and here. This is how it works. So you place it with the screw on this part here.
Outside. What the heck?
Okay. Then place the other one.
Okay.
Right here, like this. So this is what it should look
It's not
like.
working.
As you can see, 2 spacers here with the holes and the screws here like this. This
I don't like these plastic screws.
Finally, the last thing that we need to do, we need to connect this
Finally,
color sensor with the
Finally,
brain
for the
board
last
using
thing,
this cable.
for the
We need to watch out
100th
when
time.
doing this. So we have this small arrow on the connector here, and we have a small arrow on the connector here. So what this arrow actually tells us is that we need to watch out that the same colored wire is at the arrow on the brain board as it is on the color sensor board. So I will choose the color green, which is the color of this first wire on this cable, and I will put it on the arrow here. I
Green.
have to watch out to put the same color
What am I looking at?
on the
Oh, green on the arrow.
arrow at the color sensor as well. So the green one is going next to the arrow, just like this. I need to put it in it.
Green is arrow. And
Like-
then I feel like this is supposed to, it's gonna be a mess. And then
Okay,
green.
so after I have attached this cable, just watch out not to reverse the sensor. The
Is it gonna go? Should I go
green wire,
over or under or?
designated here is showing to the arrow. You can choose with the color
Goes through the center.
sensor as well.
Goes through here, and then green is on the right. Okay.
So the green one is going
So
next
green
to the arrow, just like this.
And green.
You
Okay.
need to put it in it like this.
It's almost 4 hours.
Okay.
And for the final step,
Okay, so after I have attached this cable, just, watch out not to reverse the sensor, the green wire that I have designated here is showing the arrow. You can choose whatever color you want. You perhaps will get a cable with a different coloring, but the only important thing is to have the same orientation on both boards. So to have the same colored wire on the brain board and on the sensor board.
and for the final step,
Let's move on by putting the whole thing together. We will start doing this by taking this circuit board and slotting it in this hole here. So as you can see, we have a certain slot for the main circuit board right here. Once you put it, it should be placed like this. After that, we're going to take this part and we'll put it as an enclosure to this part here.
all the cables go inside.
This is probably the hardest part of this build, but with some patience, just repeat after I do,
Okay.
and you will be able to put it in like this. Okay, so after I have put this in, the spacers, they need to go all the way down like this.
Wait, what's this?
And then
Where's
on
the
the
other
other
thing?
side, I need to put the screws in.
What happened to this one right
Finally
here?
encapsulate the whole thing to protect the circuit board.
He's missing
and
this piece.
Put the things together like this. I have 2 screw holes.
There's no way this is right.
Awesome. So the final thing should look like this. As you can see, the circuit board and to put
Okay. This one goes here. Well, the cables are all gonna be jumbled up. Wait, I can't put the cable. Oh, okay. I see. I see what he's saying. Okay. Bro, these cables are everywhere. Okay, so that one's there. He's missing one part.
do the things together.
Am I ever gonna? What's you guys over under? Am I gonna finish this thing? Is it gonna work? First, am I gonna finish it? Second, is it gonna work? I should do like a chat poll. Okay. I don't like how this cable is just kind of hanging around. Feels like some of these arms are gonna hit the connectors. Okay.
Like this. I have 2 screw holes. Awesome. So the final thing should look like this.
So he's missing this part that he told us to put earlier. This part right here. Is it gonna go like this? And this part is still, it's not parallel to the thing anymore.
As you can see, I have a circuit board inside. I have the connection for the color sensor here. The whole thing is moving. If I try to move it like this.
Okay.
And now the last thing that I need to connect is this one. This lever here needs to connect to this one. This is going to help the arm extend. So
Where is this
I need to
thing?
put it here.
Did I put it in the wrong place? I think I
Connected
put it in the
needs to
wrong
connect
place.
to this one. This is going to help the arm extend. So now the last thing that I need to connect like this. I have 2 screw holes. Protect the circuit board
Okay.
and to put the things together.
Oh, okay.
I have 2 screw holes.
Man. I gotta take it apart now.
Taking this circuit board and slotting it in this hole here. So
Okay.
as you can see, we have a certain slot for the main circuit board right here. Once you put it, it should be placed like this. After that, we're going to take this part and we'll put it as an enclosure.
Oh, I put it in the wrong. I messed one of these up. Hold on, I gotta go all the way to that part.
Top of our construction.
I put it in the wrong spot. Doggone it. Gee willikers. Okay, so this is in the wrong spot. This little one. This one goes on this side here. Okay. And then I rotate it. Okay. And then this one. And this thing goes in here. Like this. Oh, that's how the cables were organized on his. And then this one goes in through here. Okay. That's why you said that was the hardest. Okay. Oh yeah, because this cable. That's why he moved that, because he needs to get past that connector. Okay. It's in there. It's in there. Okay. 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 I think that's it. And then this one goes in here. I was wondering why he was missing that one piece. And I've been off camera this whole time. Okay. What a mess. Alright, so those cables are good. This one, I can put this one in there. Okay. All right. And then this one. Ooh, I'm gonna be fuming when this thing doesn't work.
We put it. Screws. This is and we have key, but they have in it. Okay, so we're going to the action on burr. We'll see like this. This part will be like this, and I have the connection for the color sensor here.
Yeah.
The whole thing is moving. If I try to move it like this, and now the last thing that I need to connect is this one. This lever here needs to connect to this one. This is going to help the arm extend. So I need to put it here.
Does it just go anywhere?
Connect it with a screw like this, and put the spacer just like this. And that's it. This is what the arm should look like.
Okay. There you go.
For the final step,
For the final step.
this first piece that we built, and I need to put the arm inside. So I need to place it like this.
For the first step.
It's important to place it in this position because this is the initial position for the motors. And if I do it correctly, my arm will be able to move in all the directions in the right way. We need to use one of these small screws, these ones, for connecting this together. So we put it on the bottom side here, and then we screw it like this.
Oh, yeah.
Just screw it all the way down, and once you do this, you should have this thing.
I have a sneaky feeling it's not gonna work.
Rotate it using a motor, just like this.
Okay.
Finally, we need to connect these two circuit boards back together. I like to do this by putting the circuit board beneath the spacer here, and then up here, and then just slot it in the connector that we have.
He says circuit board, but he meant ribbon.
Finally, log the connector like this, and you should have a tight connection.
What about the...
So one very important step before we can power on our device. So we
Okay.
need to make sure to just loosen the joints on the robot arm so that it can freely move like this. So as you can see, I can, like, with some gentle movements, I can move my arm around.
Oh man,
like
one
this.
screw is holding this whole piece together.
If you have tightened these spacers a bit too tight, then the arm won't be able to move as freely. And this is very important because your motors can be damaged.
I guess I could have
if
gotten
the
rid of this
robot
camera a
arm
while ago.
wasn't assembled properly, and if it can't move freely. After you power on your device, you will see that it turns on, and you can
I'm
move
worried.
it like this.
I'm worried.
If your robot arm can't move freely
Oh,
like
I'm
this,
also worried it's not going to be working.
you should turn it off like this, slightly untighten the joints, and then turn it on again. So make sure not to tighten the joints
Ah, it's not
too
working.
much because your Armstrong
Why?
won't work correctly. Once we have assembled this arm, you can see
Ah,
knobs control the different motors of your robot arm. This one is used for the pincher. This one is used for, we call it the lift. It's lifting the
well, that sucks.
This one.
What
is
about all
used
these extra
for
pieces?
rotating the arm. And this one is used for extending the arm like this. You have a bunch of these buttons on the bottom as well. You can use these buttons to memorize certain positions. So let's say I'm going to put my Armstrong in this position here, and I'm going to save a slot here like this. The LED lights up, and then I can basically press number 1, and it's going to go in that position. So if I press 1, it returns to the position.
It didn't work.
I can erase these slots by holding the button, and then I can go to the other position, hold the slot number 2, and then it saves that one. So I have the position number 1 and the position number 2. I can add 2 more positions. So let's put 1 here, and then let's open the pincher.
I mean,
like
it's
this
getting
for the
power.
4th one.
This is light's going on.
And then if I press this button, if I hold it,
I mean, this
my
light.
robot arm is actually going to do a sequence of these movements that we have just did, as you can see. If I move the encoders,
Okay, well,
speed up.
that was 4 hours for nothing.
Or
I'm gonna have to
slow down
like
the
check
speed.
all my connectors and stuff, all my solders, and see if I can fix that.
And if I hold it again,
Oh
and it
my
just stops.
gosh. All right, well, not a good start for the first one back after a while, but it is what it is. Let's see if we can make it work later on. Thanks everybody who came in and hanged out for a little bit. I know it's probably boring for most of you guys, but it's exciting for me, as frustrating as it was. And then, yeah, I'll probably try to do these a little bit more often. Hopefully I can get better at them. That's it. Thanks everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye.